The Enchanted Lake and the Starcatcher. In a secluded valley surrounded by mountains that seemed to scrape the sky, lay a small village named Starland. The people of Starland lived simple lives, yet they held one extraordinary legend close to their hearts. They spoke of an enchanted lake hidden in the deepest part of the forest, a lake that only revealed its magic on nights when the moon was at its fullest. According to the villagers, stars would descend from the heavens and dance upon the lake's surface, glowing like precious gems scattered across the water. The legend said that if someone were brave enough to visit the lake and catch one of these stars, they would be granted a single wish, a wish powerful enough to change fate itself. But there was a warning too. Only those with a pure and selfless heart could wield this wish, for those who sought the stars out of greed or vanity would find nothing but shadows in their grasp. In the heart of the village lived a young girl named Alara. She was known for her boundless curiosity and her love for stories of magic and mystery. Unlike others who dismissed the old tales as mere fables, Alara believed every word. Her father, a woodworker, often teased her for believing in childish stories, but her grandmother, who had told her the tale of the enchanted lake countless times, had always encouraged her dreams. One autumn night, as the harvest moon rose large and brilliant in the sky, Alara felt a tug at her heart. It was as if the stars themselves were calling to her. She knew she had to find the lake. So while the rest of the village slumbered, Alara wrapped herself in her warmest cloak, packed a small bag with bread and water, and set out under the silver light of the moon. The journey through the forest was not an easy one. Shadows stretched between the trees, and the only sound was the crunch of leaves beneath her feet. Yet Alara was determined. She walked until the path became overgrown, then pushed through brambles and tangled branches, her heart racing with both fear and excitement. After what felt like hours, she came to a clearing bathed in moonlight. There, in the center, lay the lake. Its surface was smooth and still, reflecting the stars and the moon so perfectly that it seemed to be a portal to another world. Alara's breath caught in her throat as she saw the stars begin to descend, one by one, like tiny fireflies landing on the water. Without hesitation, she waded into the lake, careful not to disturb the delicate stars that floated around her like jewels. She stretched out her hands and spotted a single bright star hovering close to her. Just as she reached out, the star began to change shape, transforming into a small, glowing creature with wings that shimmered like crystal and eyes that sparkled with the wisdom of ages. "Who are you?" Alara whispered, awestruck. "I am a star catcher," the creature replied, its voice as soft as a breeze. "I guard the wishes of those who are brave enough to seek the stars, and I grant them only to those whose hearts hold true purpose." Alara knelt in the water, her eyes wide. "Then may I make a wish?" The star catcher tilted its head, observing her closely. "And what is it that you wish for, child of Starland?" Alara hesitated. Her village had endured many hardships over the years. Crops had failed, winters had grown harsher, and many of her friends had left in search of better lives. She wanted to bring hope back to Starland, to see her people smile again, to feel joy in their hearts as they once did. With a deep breath, Alara spoke. "I wish to bring light and hope to my village. I wish for happiness to return to the hearts of my people." The starcatcher's eyes softened. "Your wish is pure and your heart is kind," it said. "But remember, child, that true hope is not a gift that can be handed down from the stars. It is something you must plant, nurture, and grow yourself." With that, the star catcher transformed back into a single, radiant star and floated down into Alara's hands. She felt a warmth, like the gentle glow of a fire on a cold night, spread through her fingers, filling her with a newfound courage and peace. She clutched the star close, its light illuminating her way back through the forest. When she returned to Starland, Alara shared her story and the light of the star with everyone. At first, the villagers were skeptical, for they had long forgotten the magic of hope. But as days passed, the light seemed to inspire them. They began to work together to rebuild their lives, and to find joy in the simple things once again. Alara became known as the Star-Bearer, a girl who had brought a piece of the heavens back to earth. And though she never made another journey to the lake, the memory of that night stayed with her forever. She knew that the star catcher's words were true. Real hope wasn't something that could simply be given, it had to be kindled in the heart. Years later, on a night just like the one that had changed her life, Alara told the tale of the enchanted lake to a new generation. And somewhere, deep within the forest, the star catcher watched from the shadows, waiting for the next brave soul who would come seeking the stars.